flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm. And this is probably going to be the second most difficult video I've ever had to share. Nothing will be harder than when I had to share that Grandpa passed away a couple years ago. Very soon. Anyway, I thought I would bring you guys kind of up to speed with what's going on with me. I've been a little bit absent, and that's for many reasons. Well, this is all encompassing. It is so much more than I ever expected it to be, with how much equal parts, how much I love it and how much work it is. So I've been here all the time, but I've also been going back and forth to a lot of doctor's appointments, and it all started with, there's a lot going on, but basically I was just diagnosed with breast cancer, and it's early, and it's going to be okay. Obviously, I'm going to be out of sorts for a while. I'm going to have treatment to get rid of the cancer that is in my body. It was very unexpected, and it was discovered during a routine mammogram. And it's one of those phone calls that you get from the doctor a couple days later. Hey, Nicole, I think we need some extra images. There's just something we want to take a closer look at. And those extra images turned into a biopsy, which turned into a positive breast cancer diagnosis. So I am okay. If you can be okay, I'm okay. I knew immediately when they called me and said, Nicole, we need extra images. I said, yeah, we do. I definitely felt it immediately. I knew, yeah, I have breast cancer. I knew it because I knew something was going on with me. I haven't felt myself. I have been very tired. And I still get up. I still am at the gym at 5 a.m., but by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was yawning uncontrollably and just feeling exhausted. So I knew my body was doing something, so much so that I even bought like one of those continuous glucose monitors, and I was wearing it because I thought, well, maybe I have something like diabetes going on, but that ended up being okay. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm hypoglycemic. Like, I've almost passed out. Many times my blood sugar would drop very low in the afternoons, but anyway, I knew something was going on with me, so I'm not surprised. I feel very positive about this because, guys, it's early detection. It's the earliest that you could find breast cancer. It doesn't make it any less scary. It's still scary because there's a lot of unknowns. I don't know what we're doing yet. I don't know how we're going to tackle this. I don't know how long I'm going to be recovering. I don't know what it means. It's a little bit scary. I also am starting to get fears. The fears that I'm starting to get is it somewhere else? I also am afraid of it coming back. I just shared this with my local friends and family a few days ago. I wasn't ready to post it here yet because it's so big. It's so big, and I have such a big audience, and you guys, there's like 150,000 of you that regularly watch, and I know that this is not easy, and I know that a lot of you have also experienced this, so I know that there's going to be a lot of reaction. But I also am not in one of those mindsets, why me? That has never crossed my mind because I know why. I know why me. And that's because somebody out there, one of you, needs to be told, go get a mammogram. Make sure you get them yearly. Somebody out there, I feel like this, my story, my journey, my breast cancer diagnosis is going to help someone else. And that's why me. And that's why me. And I'm okay with that. I can handle this. I'm strong enough to tackle anything. And I know we're going to come out on the other side of this okay. It's going to be okay. It is so prevalent in our society right now. It used to be 1 in 13 women, and now it's 1 in 8. 1 in 8 women. Think about how small that circle is. And I just happen to be 1 out of 8 women. And I just want to encourage all of you. I have had mammograms since 2018 because I do have a family history of breast cancer. And I have had mammograms since 2018. I skipped a couple years during COVID because we all did. And there was just something a little bit different about this mammogram. And we've been doing a lot. I've been to the doctors more than I feel like I've been here. But there are other things going on too. And I feel like I probably will share updates with you guys. I'll let you know what's going on. But I also wanted to tell you because a lot of you come here to see me, and I don't know if I'm going to be here. I don't know if I'm going to be here because I'm going to have surgery. There's a chance that I will have chemotherapy or radiation. I don't know what steps we're taking yet. So there's a chance that I might not be here at the nursery if you guys are planning to visit. And I hate that. I hate that because I know that you guys make special trips to come and see me, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to be here all the time. I'm going to try my best to be here throughout, though. I really am, because I don't want to disappoint anyone. Anyway, so there's a lot of video to share before my diagnosis, and I'm trying to keep up with videos. We still haven't planted at the farm. The weather has not been cooperating, but as soon as the weather cooperates there, I'm ready. I'm ready to plant snapdragons, my Rebecca, my status, I'm ready to plant at the farm. So those videos will be forthcoming. I don't know what this means for my season. I just don't. I don't know. The recovery might be a little bit more because I might also have a hysterectomy at the same time. I don't know. The hysterectomy was already scheduled, believe it or not. I have a fibroid that's about the size of a grapefruit sitting on my bladder. So I have to pee all the time, which is not pleasant, but it's not life-threatening. And so I had already scheduled a hysterectomy for this October. They were going to leave my ovaries, but now, depending on whether or not this cancer is estrogen-based, they might be taking my ovaries. And I don't know. Next week, I'm having a contrast MRI, and I'm meeting again with my specialist to talk about all of the pathology, stages, plan of attack, etc., etc. We're probably going to be scheduling surgery. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys the news. And I promise you, my headspace is always positive. This is not changing the positivity that I look at everything with, because I know I'm going to be okay. It's going to suck for a little bit. And I feel the worst for my family because they're struggling more than I am, I think. But I'm going to be okay. So, it's fine. Everything is going to be fine. So just, if you're coming to visit here on Boone Street, check in, send me an email. I might not be here. If I'm going to be here, I'll be here. Like, I'm here. But I might not be here every day. I mean, we're open 7 days a week. I might not be here every day. Okay, I think this is a long enough video for me just sitting here. I will tell you, there's a couple things. I will share with you a couple things. I'm sorry. When I walked into my specialist's office for the first time, and I sat down and I talked to the nurse for about 10 minutes, and she said, okay, go ahead and put the gown on, and the doctor will be in to see you. And this was probably 3 weeks ago at this point. I got up from my seat and I turned around to grab the gown, and on the wall was artwork of the lupines. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know what that means with Grandpa. Anyway, I lost it. And I was very stoic going, believe it or not, I can control my emotions. But I was very stoic going into this appointment, and then I turned around and I saw that on the wall, and I just lost my S-H-I-T. I lost it. And I just knew, like, okay, Grandpa's here. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm actually recording this video from the exact same spot I was sitting inside Grandpa's greenhouse when they called me to tell me that it came back as cancer. And I know that it sounds weird, but it was comforting that I was right here. Anyway, okay, I'm fine. End of this. No more of this. We're gonna be okay. It's not easy to share, but I feel like I have to share because somebody else needs to hear this. Somebody else needs to know. To go call your doctor. If you're over the age of 37 and you have a family history, please get a mammogram. If I waited 3 years, I might be telling you a much different story right now. I'm 43 years old. It is an uncommon diagnosis at my age, but it's not unheard of. Please go get your mammograms and double check, because I want you to find it early if you also have breast cancer. So we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. Hopefully by the fall, I'll be on the other side of this, and we'll be talking about what plants we're gonna be growing for the next season. So remember when I said 2025 was gonna be my year? It's gonna be my year for a lot of things, but I'm not so sure about the cut flower farm. We'll see. I'm taking it day by day, guys, because things change by the day. I'm getting doctor's appointments and phone calls and specialists and recommendations, and I'm feeling so much love from my community and my family, and I'm hearing so many stories from other women who have gone through this and who are sharing resources with me, and all of those things. And I'm not scared, but it's scary. But I know I'm gonna be okay. So, okay, that's the latest from Boone Street. Okay, thanks for sticking around, guys. I love you. We'll see you soon.